Assalamu alaikum. Myself Fatma Khan and I'm here to tell you about my project which I recently worked on, that is the solo artist residence, for which we were supposed to develop characters with our own imaginary mind, and the imaginary side was there, like we were supposed to make it with our own mind, our own creativity. So I decided to work with a mixed media artist who deals with the character is female and she has various traumas like the fear of darkness, fear of losing her talent, fear of not meeting her potential and unlocking her potential and all that. Like every person has their traumas and everything. So our character also has all these traumas, and I'm here to explain my artist solo residence. And the character is female and she works with organza fabric installations. Let me show you my project now. So here I am explaining my solo artist residence which I worked on recently. This is the model for that residence. First of all, we enter from the east in my imaginary side. After entering from the east, we have the sunken space inside which may be not visible from here. Like this space, this entire space is the sunken space. And after that, we have from this window you can see this room, and from this window you can see the entire space. This is actually the dyeing room where she can dye her fabrics before translating them into her imagines, into her creativity, into her installations. This is the dyeing room, and the dyeing room has large windows. The reason for giving those large windows is the fact that the adhesives have a lot of smells which can lead to allergies and all. Therefore, we have given large windows and exhaustion pipes so that she doesn't face any problems. Then you can see this large space. This is actually a double height installation studio where all of her installations are installed. And the interesting fact about this is that it is not like a single level. It has another level inside it, which is this, a mezzanine sieving studio. She has a mezzanine sieving studio right here in her double heighted installation studio where she can work as well as see her on work and things what she can feel about it, like what is the quality of her work and everything. Moreover, the fact about my model is that its ground floor is all that, and then it comes its first floor which goes right inside like this. The stairs are here which are not installed, actually we didn't make those, and the stairs are here. From the stairs we go up and then we enter into her bedroom right here. And this like this curved surface part, this is her bedroom. Here I'm going to show you the first floor of the solo artist residence. When she enters from here we have the stairs like this part. We have the stairs. On the stairs we go upward and we land straight into the kitchen of our residence. Okay? And the residence has an open plan kitchen, and it has a lot of smoke detectors inside it, as she has the fear of fire. So whenever there is a problem, she immediately gets the idea what is wrong. After that, seeing this curved part, it's her bedroom. The bedroom is compact and it's according to all her needs. The bedroom has an interesting fact about it, which I'm going to show you right now. The bedroom, as you can see, is not single floored. This space right here has a mezzanine bedroom. The mezzanine bedroom is something where you can have a bedroom and have a sitting area too, right in the same space. And the mezzanine bedroom has a restroom under the mezzanine. And after that, we have the roof of our residence. As you can see, the roof has like these big apertures inside it. These apertures, this big aperture comes right above the double height installation studio, because the studio needs a lot of light, diffused light and natural light. We have a glass roof right above the double height installation studio, and this one comes right above the sunken space, brightening up her courtyard. That's all I have to say about my artist solo residence, and I hope you guys liked it.